Got a Kizer. Kizer. Yeah, this is a Kizer original XL. It's got titanium scales, button lock, S35BN. But this one's kind of unique. And it's a current model. It's out there now. I don't know if it's new. It's got a full set of screws. And yeah, it's got. I was excited to get this because I'm such a fan of this material. Look at this. It's got raw titanium on it. Look at that, man. It's kind of, I don't know, it's sort of crystallized, right? I think that's titanium pocket clip. Yeah, titanium pocket clip. The hardware, I think is, I think the hardware is titanium. Nah, it's steel. Yeah, steel hardware. Okay. Go getting all ahead of myself. Yeah, it's titanium. No, it ain't. Fool. All right, I'm gonna get rid of all this. So I like the original, and I especially like the original XL. This size version of it. Yeah, look at that. Come on, man. It's got a blacked out blade, S35BN. It's called Snowflake. Snowflakes. That's the name of that titanium. Come on. Nice little reverse flick, spidey flick, thumb flick, solid, very snappy. Yeah, it's a fundamental knife. The shape of it, and it's got great ergonomics in my opinion. The pocket clip flattens out here. Very nice. Here. Here. Yeah. This here. Yeah. Very nice. I'm not sure what that coating is. If it's a PVD, a DLC, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to look and see what they say it is. It's got a little sheen to it, like maybe it's a DLC. I think it's on the pocket clip as well. Recessed pocket clip, recessed screws. Gonna run like the wind. Very cool. Let me see if I can see what they say about that coating. Well, they're not claiming it. They just say black. So I don't. Does that mean anything? Like if it was a PVD or DLC coating, would they claim it? I don't know. Would they? I just know that the snowflake is pretty cool. Well, come on, man. Let's take a look at it. I mean, it's a standard button lock type thing, but what the heck? I do like the fact that they did not mill the pivot on that side. Unfortunately, the way that that's in there tells me that it's captured and it's only going to go in from over there. It's got a fair amount of Loctite on it, so I guess I guess I'm gonna come off from this side, but boy, I would like to switch that, but something tells me I'm not gonna be able to because it did feel captured, and if it's captured and it's coming out the front like that, it's because it won't come out the other way. I'm not sure if that little screw has to come off, but the knife doesn't feel free, so I'm gonna take it off. So now, for sure, yeah, and I felt it. This top scale is loose. But with the button there, I have to be very careful about taking that scale off because that spring will have a tendency to fly. Yeah, so that button's still locked down. Let me show it to you. See, it's still locked down on that action, and so that spring is under a bunch of tension there. There, I think I got it. Here we go. We're pretty dry in here. Mm-hmm. Well, here's the moment of truth. Can I flip it? I can flip it. Okay. Yay. Well, that makes me happy. We're going to put it together. We're going to put it back together the other way. But we're going to go ahead and wipe everything down first. Get that pin off. It's not wanting to come off. Well, but let's see if I can I get these off? I don't think there's any reason to pull that pocket clip. I'm going to check it though. Yeah, let's run it. We'll put it in some pants here and see what's up. Yeah, it's wonderful. Deep carry, excellent tension on it. Look how deep that goes in there. Very nice. My spot in the back pocket. Yeah, look at that. Deep carry and excellent tension on the clip itself. I like it. All right. Well, let's give it a quick wipe. A little wipey. And then we'll reassemble. Yeah, I'm really not finding any sign of lubrication in here. Which tells me when I put a little light oil on here, this thing's going to run like the wind. Or does it ride like the wind? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And let's get this button real quick. It had the tiniest little button stick, just a little tick. So I'm going to wipe this pretty thoroughly. Make sure we don't have any issues there. All right. I think I got to pull this for me to assemble down. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't. Maybe not. I think. The little collar goes either way. There we go. And I think we want to put that on at the same time as the blade. So we're going to put that down, put a little bit of lube. Not going to overdo that at all. And then put the blade and the button down together. Yep. I do like that snowflake pattern. Pretty cool. All right, gotcha. Yeah, piece of pie. And these screws back here are T8s. Nice to see the big hardware. Not going to totally cinch them down until I get the other side in. And we're going to cinch that other side first. There is some blue Loctite I'm seeing on these screws, so try to get it to set. I'm going to get the other one in before I do it. So yeah, I want this side to lock in so that if the knife's ever got to come apart again, it'll come from the other side. So 100% now should be able to take the pivot, take these two screws, and then that come off the knife. This is a T6 here. Let's get both of these cinched up good. And might as well check pocket clip on here. Okay, check the action. Oh, it's exactly what I said. No stick. Man, is that smooth. Watch it. Yep. Wow. Any rock? No. Solid as a rock. Yeah. Goodness. Well, let's talk about that action. Hey, stay tuned because I have a surprise coming up on this piece. Little added content, little thought to this. You know what? I'm just going to show you now so I don't lose you. So, I have another one of these XLs. But this one's, like that one, it's titanium scales, titanium button. I think this one's got titanium hardware too. Yeah, see this one's got titanium hardware. The button is not titanium, but the pocket clip and all this hardware is, the spacers, all that. On this one, the button and the pivot, like that one, are steel, but so are the screws. I mean, they feel titanium on this one. Maybe the replacement screws, because these are definitely titanium. So I think they're the same. Just the scales are different, and obviously the blade. This one's number 353. I think this one's number 120. No, this one's 1120. Yeah. And I didn't flip the pivot on this one. Look at that. Loser. But they're both in S35BN, just one's blacked out, the other one's not. So I, what I wanted to do was kind of say, well, do I like one of these over the other? And would I sell one? Let me go ahead and thumb stud's loose on this one. I thought I felt that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to grab that with a rag and tighten that thumb stud. Okay, well, dealing with the thumb stud was a lot easier than I thought. It's actually milled here for a T6 on this side, and then it kind of captures on the other side. So, yeah, it was easy to snug that up. You know, you may, sort of like a Find Waldo page, you may notice a difference here if you look closely. We'll see if anybody picks it up. If you do, go ahead and comment and see if you caught it. First one to comment is going to get, I don't know, we'll get acknowledged. How about that? Yeah, see if anybody gets it. See if anybody can pick it up. Yeah, so which one do I like? I mean, the ergonomics on these, it's so good in the hand. I mean, I kind of covered it, but they just, I mean, they get a little fatter there, and so they just fit the hand so well. The button action is super solid on these. There's no issues with, you know, that's going to fail or cause issues. Excellent deployment with both of them. The pocket clips run well. There's no contact with the blade. The tip is nice and recessed. Yeah, I mean, they're a total package. They really are. I like them a lot. And I'm guessing this one is crazy sharp like the other one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So if I had to pick a favorite, which one would I pick? Well, price and availability. These are looking like they're selling out. So I think you might be able to find this one on Timber's Edge Knives, so you can go take a look. These sort of have limited availability as well. If I had to pick one of these, this one's developed a tiny little bit of button stick that I am not a fan of. And I can see down here where it's turned, which, you know, happens when you take the button out, it moves. And so then the lockup part of that button changes. Yeah, there we go. Let's try that. Yeah, that's all it took. Was that shiny part needs to be the part that's locking up with the blade. Mm-hmm. It's got a little tiny bit of button stick. Makes me want to get rid of it. I think I'm gonna be right back. Okay, well, this isn't a tip that I share all the time, because it's just one of those that, man, you really got to be careful, and it does take, I think, some experience, or a lack of experience could turn this into a nightmare. But sometimes I take a very fine diamond file, and in the blade where this button locks up right there. Sometimes it'll develop a burr. And so very lightly filing in that groove to remove that burr can completely eliminate button stick, like this knife. But cautionary tale, man. A very fine diamond file. I mean, it's super fine. And then B, that is definitely a less is more process. Yep. Some processes aren't less is more, but boy, that one is. Because if you go too far, you can make it where your button lock will fail. And then that would be bad, right? I do think that my favorite's this one. So is this one going to go to Timber's Edge? I don't know. I got to decide, do I want to buy it? Because I own 4 of the original now. Well, I don't own 4. I own 3. The question is, am I going to own 4? I really, really like this finish. It's unique. It sort of feels like it's got some texture. I do like the black on the silver. I mean, I don't know. Could I swap some of the silver hardware onto this one and then black this one out with the hardware? Look at the potential I got here. So I don't know if I'm going to move it on or not. But if I did, these run about $1.50, like $1.49. And so if this is over at Timber's Edge, it's over there at, let's say $1.50. But then if you're a subscriber, you could, it gets it down to about $1.35. Yeah, pretty cool. Yep, I like it. The original, I'm going to move that one out of the way because it's not really about this one. I think I have another video on this frag pattern one. But yeah, this one's pretty cool with the Snowflakes XL Snowflakes titanium scales, S35 in steel, S35VN steel. Spit it out, man. Yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, appreciate y'all watching.